What's up guys, Edward here, Old Place Outdoors, and it is a rainy Friday afternoon, but in just one more week I'm going to be down in South Carolina getting after some longbeards, and if you know me, I'm looking forward to it. So with the rain, I thought I'd get in here tonight and show you another gun setup that I got. And we're looking at the Tristar Upland Hunter over and under, topped with a Vortex Venom with the Meadow Creek mount. We're going to do some pattern testing, and we're getting into it right now. All right, guys, so just jumping right into it. Like I said, this is the Tristar Upland Hunter. It's a 20 gauge with a 3-inch chamber, and you can run 2 3/4 or 3-inch in this. 26-inch barrel, as you can see on this. Both barrels are, the entire gun is cerakoted in what I like to call a burnt bronze finish, and it's got that beautiful bottomland job to it. And like I say, everything's better in bottomland. I mean, this is just a beautiful gun. Picked it up back in around about 2021, and it's out of the box. I was like, man, it's just too pretty to take out into the woods, but if you know me, I got to get them out there and give them a try. And so that being said, the last time this gun was fired was actually at a gobbler up in New Jersey. My wife and I were up there, and she just rolled one up at a solid 40 yards with this gun. So it's field proven. It's a great gun, super lightweight. As you can see, everything's tight. You know, stock is tight. Everything's just really made for getting out there for all day hunting if you needed to be out there for long periods. And just a great lightweight gun. Now, when we talk about the lightweight, I will say that I shoot a lot of 20 gauges, and this one does have a good bit of kick to it. The recoil, the lightweight probably adds to that. But, you know, as we all know, when we're dropping the hammer on a longbeard, we don't really feel that. So 26-inch barrel on this gun. As you can see, pretty plain Jane fiber optic sight on it. I did want to beef that up a bit, so I added a Vortex Venom. I've had very good luck with the Vortex Venoms, and I had to utilize their awesome warranty before too, and they were great about it. Customer service was awesome. Chose the Vortex Venom for this gun, and I mounted that up with a Meadow Creek mount, universal rib mount, like you saw in a previous video. It's a great option for guns that might not be ready to quickly adapt a sight, and you can just add it to almost any rib with this universal rib mount. So if you're looking for something for your gun, go check out that other video and get you a Meadow Creek mount. It's a great option. Like I said, super lightweight gun. One thing I like about it too is it's got the single trigger with the double action selector, typical to a lot of your over and unders nowadays. Integrated safety there. Pretty standard sweep on there for the break action. It does not eject the shells all the way, but it just kind of lifts them up, which is just fine for turkey hunting. You know, if you're a wing shooter, you might want that ejection, but you know, for turkey hunting, this is a great setup. You can see I got a little bit of an array of shells here. We're going to go through and find some good patterns for it, put some down range. I've shot this gun quite a bit. Great gun, and we're going to do some pattern testing with it, and we're fixing to get into it right now. All right, guys, just like I promised, we're out here. We're going to get some range time now. Going to go through these rounds, get some pattern tests going real quick. Got a variety of loads here. You can see these are all TSS, so we're going to run them all. I'm going to use the top barrel from this Tristar Upland Hunter, and I'm running a Jeb's 560. That way I can stay consistent. Just shoot the top barrel from this one and run each one of them, and we're going to see what they do. Shots we're going to be shooting today, we're going to be shooting the Federal Premium Heavyweight TSS. This is a 9-shot. Then we're going to run the Apex Tungsten Super Small Town Blend. That's a 9 and a 7.5 blend. Then we're going to try out this Browning blend here. It's a 7 and a 9-shot blend. We're going to try this Herters out. This is a 9-shot, not a blend, just a regular 9-shot. And then we're going to do the Apex Turkey number 8s, 1 5/8 ounce. That's one of my go-tos right there. And then we're going to try this Apex Ninja 8.5 shot. Like I said, we're using the Jeb's 560. We're going to just run it with the top barrel and that 560 choke. Shoot every one of them. I haven't cleaned this gun since the last time I shot it, so we're going to be doing a dirty barrel shoot for each shot, and we're getting ready to do it right now. So I'm going to get set up, put some patterns down range, and we're going to compare them and see which one performs the best. So y'all stay tuned. We're going to fire each of them at the same distance. First round I'm going to be doing is going to be the Federal TSS. These are number 9s at 40 yards. Thing's got some kick. I've not really been a fan of these Federals, but can't say that's a horrible pattern at 40 yards. Alright guys, so that's the Federal number 9s TSS, 40 yards with that Jeb's 560. Pretty nice pattern actually for 40 yards. I mean, that's a good killing pattern. Alright guys, the next round we're going to run, this is going to be the Brown and TSS. This is a 7-9 blend, 40 yards. Damn, that one had some bite. So that's the Browning right there, that 7-9 blend. Really good, nice balanced pattern again. Kind of concentrated to the left there. Alright guys, next up we got the Apex Turkey Tungsten Super Shot number 8s. For my little 870, this is my go-to load. So we're going to see what she has to say in the Tristar Upland Hunter. 40 yards. Here we go. Man. Alright. Very nice pattern. Considering, you know, aiming at that dot, you're getting a little bit high based on where you want to aim at a turkey, in my opinion. These perform quite well at 40 yards. Alright, next up we're going to try the Apex Ninjas 8.5 at 40 yards. Here we go. Looks good from here. Alright, really nice pattern, just balanced out really well. That gun and that choke really likes that Ninja. My left and right is great on that. Next up we're going to do the Small Town Blend. This is a 7.5 and 9 shot blend by Apex. It's a great load. We're going to see how the Tristar lights it. Here we go, 40 yards. Man, she's got a bite to her. Alright, that's the Apex Small Town Blend. That's a 7.5, 9 shot blend. Great pattern. Definitely a great one for the woods. Nice little concentration there at the aim point. Alright guys, and last but not least we got the Herters TSS. This is a 9 shot at 40 yards. Looks a touch right from here. Let's go see. Yep, it's shooting to the right there. I felt like I mean that could have been me, but what a pattern for those Herters. Shooting pretty straight on too. You figure I was aiming at the aim point there, or the center, or the bullseye, and I mean it's really tight in there. Shot this yesterday with
a friend of mine and his Weatherby, and we were really impressed with these Herters. So once again, we got the Federal right here. I mean, not a bad pattern, honestly. At 40 yards, it's nice. You know, it opens up more than any of them that I've seen or that I shot today. But you know, it's a killing pattern for sure. Now we're looking at the Browning, and really nice concentration there in the center of the target. I mean, just looks great. That Browning is certainly a load to consider. The number 8s, I liked them. Not as tight as the rest of them by any means, but it's a balanced load. Looks good. Center point was well, maybe a touch right, but all in all, I was happy with those too. Probably one of the best, not surprising, on this gun was the Apex Ninjas. This was one of the best shooting ones. I mean, you can see just a touch high like I would prefer, and it's a beautiful pattern though. Moving on, the small town blends looks good there too. A lot of pellets right there in that center. And finally, the Herters. Touch right, could have been me. The rest of them seem to be pretty centered, so I'm not going to blame it on the load. I'm gonna say that I may have pulled a little bit on that one, but you can see that being considered, it's a great pattern at 40 yards. Touch low too. Like I said, could have been me, but didn't see, not a pattern here at all that is bad. They all look great. Alright guys, well there you have it. I just wrapped it up. I did the pattern test on 6 different loads, and by far I think that Apex Ninja was going to take the trophy home for today's shootout. And so again, this was the Tristar Upland Hunter in a 20 gauge, topped with the Vortex Venom, and this is the NWTF edition, and I was running that top barrel only with the Jebs 560, and all of them performed quite well. I think any of them would be killing patterns at 40 yards, but again, that Apex Ninja did the trick. So be sure and hit that like button, make sure and subscribe to my channel. Next week I'm going to be down in South Carolina kicking off my turkey season, and I cannot wait. I hope to have some great content to be pushing out this spring. So you guys be sure and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next go round.